Hello, greetings everybody. Hope you're all well. Thank you very much for coming over and joining us. Listen to him laughing in the background. The posh voice. Hello, welcome everybody. Welcome everyone. I hope you're all well. Thank you very much for coming and joining us for our Friday night live. In the background we have Brian. Terry's on holiday. Terry's on holiday, so we didn't disturb Terry. We know he's on holiday, so we're letting him enjoy his time, and then we'll have him back when he's back next week. So anyway,
do we have to? Do we have to?
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Yeah, he's like you. He's part of the furniture, isn't he? Really, part of the furniture. Right. So
fits right in.
Hope you're all well. Hope you all had a great week. With all those people who've got their young little ones off school, I hope you haven't ripped your hair out too much, because I can imagine how stressful it must be with little ones running around your feet all week. But anyway, here we are again, Friday night. Just a simple little project tonight. All I'm going to do is a small bud vase, but I've got a piece of spalted ash here, so quite well spalted. It might just be dirt on the outside for all I know, but anyway, we're gonna turn it and see what it's like. So we're gonna turn that. I don't know whether it's quite firm, so I'm hoping it's not spalted too much and gone punky. But we're gonna just turn a little bud vase, natural, no colour, no gimmicks, no nothing, just a simple natural bud vase. Still can't find the test tubes to go in the top, so we're not going to put one of those in there. So other than that, that's what we're going to do. So
I'm looking around here for a thermometer, because there's something wrong with you.
Why?
Obviously, no colour, just
no
natural.
Colour.
What?
Well, you never know. I might change mine between now and then, but I'm going to try and do something au naturel. So that's it. No rubbish, no gimp, no talking. We're going straight for it. So, as always, welcome. If you've got any questions, please put a Q before your question. No question is a stupid question. We're here to help each other and learn from each other. So, let's make it entertaining. Let's make it fun. It's Friday night. The weekend starts here. Let's go for it. Right, so I'm going to put Brian in the background. He's going to welcome you all in.
Good idea.
And then we're going to go for it.
I'll do my best. So, basically, let me see who I got started. I started writing the names down, and then I started talking to Steve, and I got a bit confused, so I can't really tell you who's in.
.com.
But we started off with Nigel Harvey. Okay, here, stop. Start again. Nigel Harvey. That's the one. Nigel Harvey. Norman Greenwell. Andy from Door 60. Mike Evans. Brent Breecroft. Alan Gibb. Todd of Glen Cove Woodworks. Mr. Paul Finlay is in. If you're on Monday, Paul, give me a shout and I'll put your link in for you if it's up already. Haley at Wooden Burr, Barry's Wood Creations, Barry Chitty, Susie the Swiss woodturner. Doug Miller is in. Mike from Dances with Aardvarks. Aurora Woodcrafts. I'm not sure if I have got a name for Aurora Woodcrafts. That would be nice if I had that. Who else have we got? Rob from Copperhill, Alan Gibb. And let me just have a quick look down here. I thought I seen Christine and Michael Hesertine in as well. Yep, Christine and Michael are in. Scrolling down to see if anybody I've missed. Vinnie Charlton is in. Did I say Roger? Can't think I did. Snow Crusher's in. Snow Crusher. I just seen somebody else's name there. Robert Botwood is in. Brett Frederick. Who's Frederick Day is in as well. And I think that's everybody. Currently, we have got 60 people watching. I didn't read out 60 names by any means.
Well, welcome everyone. Thank you very much for coming in.
Freddie suggests you could turn the beer bottle.
But then I've got to colour it in either brown or green to make it look like a beer bottle. And this, if it turns out a nasty piece of wood, then we might be doing that. But I want to see what it looks like when I turn it to a cylinder first and see what I would do.
We might be starting again completely, but never mind.
May do.
Malcolm Douglas is in. I didn't miss him. I was waiting.
Who's waiting to see if you recognise Malcolm.
Dan from Taylor's Milford's in as well. Oh God, Dan's in.
Hi Dan, how you doing, bud?
Evening, Dan.
Right, so we're gonna turn this round.
Wivey Woodchest joined us.
Hi, Wivey.
Good evening.
And is it Andy? I know. Wivey Woodred. I can't remember. So 3/4 rough and gouge.
Kate Kitchen's in too.
Hi, Kate. Stand by your beds. Kate's in.
Ooh.
So about 900 RPM. Just turn this round.
Dan says it's just a flying visit. He's waiting for the Chinese to knock a door. You mean the Chinese delivery guy to knock a door? I hope the fool of China's not coming to knock on your door now. Oh, you're in trouble. You can talk now, Steve. I'm finished.
You're right, mate. I'm used to being stopped mid-sentence with Nick. So.
Well, that's okay, yeah. Well, that's true. I think we all have that issue.
Yeah.
Yeah, women speak when they think they should just speak. You get a bit of backlash in the chat for that, but I don't care. Feeling brave this evening.
So we're just going to quickly rough this down.
Aurora Woodcrafts has just put a comment in there and says, Kate, did you like my chainsaw gunk? I'll have to look up Aurora Woodcrafts to see who that is. Of course, I've done that now. My chat's disappeared.
So we're going to put a tenon on this end. Going to use the SC2 chuck, so we want a 34mm tenon.
Aurora Woodcrafts at Martin Boyd. There you go. That's what it says in his title. Aurora Woodcrafts at Martin Boyd. Quickly restore the chat because I've lost it.
Oh, no.
Again.
So this is quite a soft bit.
Martin Ford's in.
Hi Martin, how you doing? So this is quite a soft bit of wood, this is, by the looks of it. A little bit more.
Oh no, Terry's in.
Not the Bray.
Yep, Terry of the Heckington Art. Posh Terry from Heckington Arts is in, all the way from Cyprus.
If you knew you was free, mate, you could have come in.
And it's not Leylandia. Do we really need them in? tell us about more holidays. Oh, God.
No, I know, but if he's free, I'm quite welcome. He's quite more than welcome to come in.
Yeah. If you're free, Terry, give us a couple of thumbs up there and we'll send you the link.
I
He's
didn't
probably
message
sitting by
him.
the
I
yeah, he's
didn't
probably
bother
sitting
him.
by the pool somewhere.
Yeah, with his red wine in one hand and.
Dan says that blank looks stunning and possibly teetering on the edge of unusable. You're probably right, Dan.
Well, we'll find out, won't we? At the end
Yeah.
of the day, I was given it, so it doesn't matter, does it? But we will find out. Hopefully,
Yep.
with a sharp gouge.
Good sharp tools. Yeah. Lots of speed, good fast tool. Or good sharp tool. How badly is the
Yeah,
step centre digging into it?
Well, it's not digging in that bad, to be honest.
Okay.
But I'm going to get a bowl gouge on it and see how.
Getting any pressure on the tannin, it's not just squishing it.
No. He's tightening up. So let's get a bowl gouge on it and see how it comes out.
Terry says I could have Steve, but on the phone, so maybe it may be difficult.
All right, mate, no problem. Right. Let's start getting some shape on the neck.
So what's everyone got planned for this weekend, guys? Anything exciting happening? Or are you going to be hiding from the weather? I know Northern Ireland's got a really bad weather warning this weekend. Storm Kathleen is coming.
Oh, no. What's that? Just wind or wind and rain? Or
Yeah, basically wind, I think. 70 to 80 mile an hour winds, I reckon. So it could be. It's Terry says it's 2000 there, so 10 o'clock. And he'll be going to bed soon. Good night, Terry. Hilly says, is it ash? We think it's ash, yeah.
it says ash on it, but that.
Tony Chap is in. Hi, Tony.
Hi, Tony. How are you?
Susie, the Swiss woodturner, says, Brian, hiding from the weather, question mark. It's going to be 27 degrees Celsius here, bright sunshine and blue sky. Not here, unfortunately. We had a horse event planned for tomorrow, for Saturday, which has been cancelled because the ground is too wet and we're expecting a storm. I think ourselves, Northern Ireland and the southwest of Scotland is expecting the same. Alan Gibb says the weather in Stirlingshire is rubbish. It's rained all day, heavy. There you go.
Been very windy for the last 2 or 3 days.
Dan says I've just collected an AXI 406. An AXI 406 from Sutton-on-Sea today. So tomorrow is new lathe lesson day.
Nice. It's very soft
right,
there.
Spunby, we've got a new name in the chat. Spunby Green Jeans is in.
Wow, that's the new name. Hello.
That's a new name.
Welcome.
Yep, welcome along. Going to have a quick look at their channel, as I always do. Spunby Green Jeans is a woodturner and has currently 33 subscribers. I think we can help that a little bit. I think we could do something about that. So what we'll do is we'll copy that and we'll paste that. Oh, restore the chat again, Brian, because you've lost it again. There we go. Paste that. There we go. So if you're not subscribed to I've forgotten his name now. What's his name? Spongeby Green Jeans. Pop over, use that link, and subscribe. There we go. One extra subscriber for you, sir. He's got 33 currently. Let's see, can we get him to 50? Sure we can. There's a nice video on there. 6 months ago, hollowing a 17-inch spalted maple bowl.
Nice.
There you go. So, another maker in the community. Professional Idiots 101 is in. He says, evening all. How is everyone today?
Danny,
I'm good. Apart from the fact that I tried to lift concrete blocks today that I probably shouldn't have been lifting, and I may well have lifted too many. So, suffering a wee bit. But I'll get over it. What is Todd at Glen Cove saying now? Todd at Glen Cove. Oh no, it's Andy is in. And JP Woodworks has joined us. Hi, JP.
Jamie, how you doing?
Andy says there's a lovely pattern in that wood. It's spalting.
Very dirty.
William Kenny's joined us. Good evening, William.
Hi, William.
We've got 68 watching now. It's not bad for a Friday evening in early April. Alan Gibbs says that's a cracking piece of spalting in that wood. Isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's going to need a little bit of TLC because it's a bit soft. So what I want to do is I'm going to go that far. I'm going to clean the front nose up. I'm going to put my drill bit through the centre, and then I'm going to soak it in sand and sealer to harden up a little bit.
I'm a twit now, am I?
Huh?
According to, oh no, it's Andy. He says, Brian, you twit. I'm a twit.
Too.
Twit, too. I'm an owl. Wise. Old.
Well, old anyway.
Hey, oh, that's enough of that. There's absolutely no call for that. I've just been, Spumby just subbed at you, said Barry.
Right, so let's get this end off. Has that moved? Does that look like it's moved? That has moved.
Has it?
Yeah, a little bit. I'll reshape it once I get the hole drill through the middle.
Andy says overlifting too much. Yeah, you're probably right. I keep thinking I'm 17, not 70. Well, never mind. I'll get over it.
Right, so let's get an 8mm drill bit whack through the middle there.
Doug Miller's post was held for review there. And all he put was idiot. That's all he put, but it was held for review. Wonder at that, wouldn't he?
Good old YouTube, eh?
Oh, here we go. Question from Professional Idiots 101. And he says, please may I ask what is spalting? Well, I'll let Steve answer that first.
Fungus. Mould. What it is where a piece of wood has fallen and it's been left in the natural elements, or it can be artificially spalted. And basically what they do is they let the mould grow into let the wood get wet. It creates fungus or mould, and therefore it's the spalting is created within the wood.
Correct.
I believe.
And yeah, that's absolutely 100% correct. And basically it's just the wood is starting to rot. And if you don't catch it quick enough, it will just become like a sponge. So some woods spalt very easily, other woods takes a whole lot longer.
And being a softwood.
Yeah. Well, ash is quite a tough old wood, but that you don't. I can't honestly say I've seen that much spalted ash, to be honest.
So it's a hole down the middle.
Ooh.
So I'm going to stop that.
Sorry, Haley from Wooden Burr says, I collected an old Vic Mark VL300 today. My wood-turning man mountain friend Sean Clifford, came to help, as it's very heavy. Yeah, it is very heavy. It's a cracking lathe, really good lathe, the VL300. I hope you have a long and happy time with your new lathe.
So this has just gone
Yes,
out of shape
yes.
a little tiny bit. So just going to reshape this.
So the professional idiot says it's weaker because of it. Yes, it does get weaker. Yeah.
Yeah, this is very close to being non-usable because the wood is getting really soft on it.
Yeah, Dan has said he has got some spalted ash in the shop that's gone too far.
Yeah, this
hoping to find the time to stabilize it at some point. Yeah, you can't save it by using cactus juice. Is that what they call it?
Yeah, cactus juice.
To try and stabilize it a bit, or you can stabilize it with other things too. Proprietary wood hardeners will stabilize it a bit, but sometimes you just have to bite the bullet and throw it in the fire, basically. Aurora Woodcrafts wants to know, where can I get some cheap Klingspor abrasives?
Oh, wow.
Look at Steve's website. In fact, I'm sure the link's in the chat. The link's in below this video.
I don't think it is, actually, is it?
No, it's not. Just look for it, it's not there. Steve, what are you doing?
I know. Put it in, Brian.
I'll see can I find it. skkrafts at woodturners.co.uk. It's the very one.
That in the website. Oh, yes, it is. FK Yeah, woodturners.co.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry.
Yes.
Yes, sorry. My mistake.
I'm saying nothing, mate. You want Klingspor abrasives, guys? Pop over to that website I've just highlighted, and you'll find it in there. Dana says, just sand it to shape, Steve.
Yeah, it's going to get that close, Dan, before long.
You probably a kitchen knife and be able to turn it.
It's I think the further I go in, the softer it's getting, to be honest. But
yeah, it will do, because once it gets into the middle, there's nowhere else to go.
So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to gradually, gently give us a little bit of shape.
Sometimes in nice pieces like beech and things like that, you'll get lovely lines and things developing through spalting, and it just travels all the way through the softer bits of the wood, and you can it turns into some really nice patterns. Spalted beech is the favourite, I think, but it does. All woods will spalt eventually, as far as I know.
I was intrigued with it because I'd never seen spalted ash before.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. Well, that's not true. I have seen it, but it's not common. Certainly not to me, anyway. Andy Weaver Lerner replies to Aurora, read a question about Klingspor and cheap abrasives. He says, just ask Mick when he gets in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mick Dews.
Mick Dews. That's exactly right.
He's got more Kingspor braces than Kingspor got.
Apparently so, yeah. I'm not sure where he got it either. It may have been acquired. Kate Kitchen says it's beautiful, Steve.
Thank you, Kate.
Or you got your full title. You got Stephen. Ooh. And JP Woodworks asked the perennial question: did we ever figure out what the rope means in Steve's logo? Give him enough rope, he'll hang himself. That's what some people will say. Archie's in. He says, "Hi, welcome from Bannockburn." Don't mention Bannockburn, Archie. The English don't like it much.
I don't need a lot of rope to hang myself, apparently.
Yeah, no, not much. Archie said I had a spalted piece of lime, which was stunning. Yep, lime is a softwood. It would spalt, okay. And rapidly too.
Right, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to soak that in sand and sealer now. And then we'll
Yeah.
do what we've
Have you
got to
got a
do.
bucket? Have you got a bucket handy?
Yeah,
Just
just drop it in and leave it for an hour. So let's get some sand and sealer. I think I'll get a brush and paint it on, I think. So just remember when you're doing spalted work that you either need good extraction or a face mask, because it's not good for your breathing. So you don't want to be breathing it in.
Well, it starts with a fungus, so it's never a good idea to get a fungus in your lungs.
No, definitely not.
So it's maybe a good idea to wear a power hood or some such when you're turning spalted woods. And good extraction.
I've got me extractor going right there. Yeah. So
good extraction is always good, regardless of what you're turning. Dan says it's full 10 time. Yeah, probably right. Yeah, it'll suck it up, but it'll not matter because Steve's an ambassador for Hampshire Sheen, so he can just buy some more. No big deal. Roller Woodcraft says I laid down 2 poplars 4 years ago. One has some amazing orange spalting. Oh,
nice.
It's different.
A lot of people, I think poplar, sometimes if you get the right piece, there's an underrated wood, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. It turns okay. Doug Miller says, is it okay if you can give the link for my live on Tuesday? Of course we can. Is it on your... hold on, I'll try and find it. Doug Miller's... That hard thing's in the way again. I wish they would take that hard thing off of there.
That should be at the top of the chat, really, rather than there.
It should be at the top, is right. It's time to complain about that, I think. I can't do anything with the chat. I'll put it over there and cover my picture and leave Steve on there. That'll be fine. There we go. That's better. Well, I'm for my live Tuesday at long last the second turning. At long last the second turning. That's very close to being at long last the second coming. Doug, careful now. Let me find Doug. Now put his link in. Second video, then he says. Go live, it says. Oh, Doug, you've got 4 videos in there upcoming.
He's a busy man.
Busy man, right? Or really well organised, unlike me.
Just dry that off if we can. We'll give it another coat.
There you go, Doug. There's Doug's link for Tuesday night, guys. If you want to pop over there and see Doug. Doug's just answered. He says, yeah, planning ahead. Andrew Wood, what Lara says, don't worry about product use. Steve is rich. Or he would be if he marketed himself better. Oh dear, oh dear.
I'm not a big person for self-promotion. That's the trouble with me.
Yeah, me neither.
I know it's really the wrong thing to be, really, when you're trying to run a
When
website, when you're trying to sell stuff. But
when you're in business, yeah, you kind of need to
but
be.
I don't like ramming it down people's throat. That's the trouble. I'd rather people ask. But I am going to start, I think, during the weeks, just promoting the odd item on Facebook. So, like one day,
Yeah.
just promote, I don't know, a Chuck Buddy. Another few days
So
later,
you should.
just promote the abrasive and things like that, just to spur people on a little bit. But we'll see what happens.
I did a Woodwork Learner says Brian hollows out a lot of one's full wine glasses. Does that count as hollowing too? Yeah, that's Terry you're thinking about, buddy.
Yeah. You don't drink wine, do you, Brian?
Nope, do not.
You wine a lot, but you don't drink wine.
Hey, there's no call for that.
Oh, no.
Oh, question from Haley. If you haven't looked at Sean Clifford's work, it's good, and he does a lot of hollowing.
Yeah, I know Sean quite well. He's a great turner. I've seen him demonstrate a few times as well. He's a good lad. Really clever. He does some nice winged bowls.
There you go. Grandpa Jim's in. Hi, Grandpa Jim.
Hi, Grandpa
Welcome
Jim.
along.
So just speaking about videos, if anybody hasn't seen it, Barry from Barry's Wood Creation put a video up the other day of a beautiful green bowl, and he used water-based calligraphy inks on it. Looked really nice. So if you get a chance, go over and check that out. If I can find a link and chuck in the chat, that'd be great.
Oh, Barry's Wood Creations I'm looking for now.
Yeah.
I will have a look.
So go over and check that out. Really good video. Really good. Stunning bowl. Absolutely. The colour on it is beautiful.
Oh, Barry's Wood Creations can put his own link in.
Oh, he's got a thumb. He's got a thing, has he?
He has, aye. But I'll find it. Just give me a moment and I'll locate it.
Right, so now we're going to sand that. So we're going to get some Abranet on that.
Was it a green bowl you said? A nice green ash. A nice green ash bowl. Is that the one?
That's the one. Yeah, that's the one.
I got it.
So let's get some net abrasive.
There you go. If you haven't seen Barry's latest video, hop over and have a look at that link when you're finished this evening and sit back, put your feet up and enjoy. Haley said, Sean is very complimentary of you too, Steve. Oh. He was talking about you on a road trip today.
Oh, I appreciate that. Appreciate it. I love Sean. He's a great guy. He's like me. What it is what you see is what you get. And I thrive on people like that. Mm-hmm. Right, so I'm going to be using the Klingspor net abrasive on this.
Oh. Is that 80 grit?
Sorry?
Was that 80 grit you put in there?
Yeah.
Oh. Careful you don't go all the way through with that. JP Woodward says, yeah, I see Brian on the screen. Where? Can't see Brian on the screen. I hope not.
Trouble is, the fan and sealer I put, I was just clogging it all up.
Yeah, will do. You need to let it dry properly first. Why is that thing there? I don't know what's going on here.
Yeah, I need to let it dry. Look, it's just clogged up the sandpaper.
Yeah, will do.
I'll wash that out.
Does that nasty brute thing.
It feels dry though.
Very nearly closed the Skype link then.
Oh.
Very nearly.
Oh.
That would have been interesting. Katie's made room for a new Vic Mark. Well, new to me, Vic Mark.
Hayley, you mean?
Haley, sorry. And Barry's good question said, thanks, Steve and Brian. You're welcome, Barry. Anytime, mate. Anytime.
Oh, I think they mean on the monitor behind me.
Oh, I think that's what it is. Yep. I'll just wave then. There you go.
Wave, Brian. Wave, Brian.
I did wave. There you go. There you go. There you go. So, some people should be watching the wood turn and not what's going on in the background. I mean, that's what I'm thinking. JP, for goodness sake. You may see me drinking out of my rather large glass. That's my brandy glass.
2 pints of brandy it holds.
Well, almost a pint.
Right. Try again.
Haley says, I think I may have found a niche in the market. She's talking to Kate here. I think I may have found a niche in the market. I would demonstrating them at Harrogate next. Good for you, Haley. Get stuck in. JP says he's only here for the sanding. Well,
that bit of wood is still falling apart with the sand and seal on it. It's not the best bit of wood, that's for sure.
No. Yep, Andy says, I think, yo, Pete of Toasted Trees is in.
Hi, Pete. How you doing, mate?
Yeah, Pete says, AN400 just doesn't have the right name. Should be something like Abrasive Mesh Klingspor. Abrasive Mesh. Klingspor are bad at naming stuff. I have to agree with that.
Well, it's all numbers
They
and
use
letters,
lots of numbers and stuff, yeah. What is it? Abrasive Net 400, is that what it is? AN?
Yeah, AN400, yeah.
Probably is Abrasive Net. Or some such. Rob from Klingspor is not in this evening. I haven't seen him right now.
No, if he was in, we could ask him.
Well, if he was, but you're not allowed to ask him because he's not working.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, Terry's back. I thought you were going to bed, Terry.
He can't sleep.
He probably finished a glass of wine before he goes to bed. You know what he's like. Steve, you know what he's like. Pete says, I've been eating dinner so he couldn't type. He'd been watching from the beginning.
Oh, thank you, Pete.
No doubt. JP says, I think Rob's like a dentist. Got into the sandpaper industry because he likes to see people suffer. What's this? Frederick Day says, question. You could use, this is a statement, not a question. You could use some thin CA as I find it works better than sanding sealer.
I could if I had some.
You need a whole lot of thin CA to harden that up a bit.
Yeah, I haven't got no thin CA. I don't use CA a lot, to be honest.
No, I don't use much of it either. No, I don't use it much either. Certainly, I've never used it as a finish, ever. No, that's not true. I did try it once as a finish, and the fumes of it nearly killed me, so I thought, I'm not doing that again. Oh, Kez and/or Phil is in from Spirit and Bear. Good evening.
Hi, Kez and Phil. Hope you're both well.
If one's here, the other one's probably there too, I have to say.
Oh, hashtag week Sunday.
It is. No spoilers. Terry says he's still drinking. Yeah, shock. Why am I not surprised by that news?
Question is, will we get a good finish on it?
I don't know.
Time will tell, won't it?
JP Moore says the CA Doug Miller uses is great for a finish. What CA does Doug Miller use? Kate Kitch says, oh no, what was the hashtag week? You haven't missed it at all. It doesn't start until Sunday, Kate. Oh, Andy, the woodwork learner, says he's sorry, Steve, but you'll have to miss your live as watching a demo at Thirsk. Who's demoing then, Andy? At Thirsk? Or are you just going to the horse racing? JP says he may have to correct me on the number, but I think it's Parfix 4058 or something like that.
What's that for?
Doug's come on and says it's Parfix 3408.
All right.
Parfix. You're probably not available in this country. Which is sometimes an issue with products from America. Oh, Rob the Prof is in. Good evening, Rob.
Hi, Rob.
Welcome along.
Perhaps if it's that good, perhaps they should have it over in the UK.
We'll have a quick look and see, can I find it? Put over there.
It's not too bad, considering where it was.
$3408.
So I'm just going to put a little tiny cut mark in there so that we've got somewhere to go to when we part off. So just a little bit of an undercut on it.
Appears to be the only place I can see it here currently. A random quick search is it comes from Parsons Adhesives in the USA. I can't see any mention of it with a UK address just on a quick random search, but I'll have a look for it later. Perfix 3408 wood finish or CA glue.
You know I said I weren't going to colour that.
No, he is.
I am. I'm going to put red on it and see how it comes out with that black.
I'll put a light red in it, a real light colour red.
Calligraphy.
Okay, calligraphy, that should do. It should do.
So let's get a brush. I think that'll come out quite nice, that spalting.
Yeah, I can see adverts here, but they're all definitely for American. Low odor, low bloom, CA glue, pen turners finish. That's a different one. That's a Parfix 1144.
I'll just do several different finishes.
Well, it says the Parfix 3408 is an amazing sealer, it says.
All right.
So we'll have to look that up a little bit more and be a bit more detailed in the search on that. So I shall. In the meantime, we'll continue. Look at that, red and black, red and black. Got to say, I like a bit of red and black. I'll leave that up there so I can remember that's there. Now, who else has been here? Pete says, I've had 93 views on my egg cup with a skew video today. If there are 7 of you who haven't seen it, could you watch it before midnight? And if you have seen it, could you log in with your granny's account and watch it?
Yeah.
Good man, Pete.
Perhaps you need to go back and double watch it just in case you didn't catch it all.
JP said you should do red, orange, and yellow. Too late. It's done it all red now.
I ain't got an orange. It's nice red, that is.
Doug says Parfix is made by Parsons Abrasives in the USA. I just happen to be a dealer. Got it now then. You'll be able to tell us then, is it available in the UK? That's the thing. Alan Gibbs says, wow, that's turning out amazing.
Thank you, Alan.
No, I haven't heard from Walsall. Haley says, has anyone heard from Walsall? He hasn't been in any lies for a long time.
No, he's having a bit of a hard time, I think, at the moment with his wife, unfortunately.
Oh, no.
His wife's not very well. I think she's got stages of dementia, and I think he's struggling with her care at the moment.
Yeah.
So hopefully in the near future, things will sort of level out for him, and we'll see him.
Wishes,
and we'll see him back. But at the moment, I think he's full of tensions with his, and so it should be with his partner.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Best wishes, buddy, if you hear this. Pete Twisted Tree says, just what I was thinking, Dave, too, Pete. It's the Dennis the Menace vase.
What was the dog's name? Basher, wasn't it? So was it Basher? No, Nasher. Nasher, not
Nasher
Basher.
the dog.
Not Basher, Nasher. I do like this red. It's absolutely stunning red. It's about the only red that is a true red.
Mm-hmm. Ward Wilson's in. All the way from the west coast of Arizona.
So let's just dry that off. Just dab it first.
Surprising that took so well with the standing sealer he put on it.
Yeah.
But it just soaked in. No bother.
Yeah, I think the bit of wood is so dry.
Mm-hmm. It's really nice. That's going to look nice when it's shiny. See?
Shiny.
You don't think about using an oil finish on that now?
As what?
Well, use a Danish oil finish on it and just build up the coats over a few days and let it go nice and shiny.
Okay. Will it not react against the water-based stain, or?
No, I don't think so. Once it's still, if you leave it to dry overnight and then start the Danish oil on it, should be all right, I think. Robert Botwood said Star Wars, The Phantom Menace.
Yeah, it does actually, doesn't it?
Yeah, one side of it does, definitely. There, that bit there.
That bit there.
Yep. Revenge of the somethings.
Sith.
Yeah, but that guy has a name. The dude has a name. I can't remember what it is.
The dude.
Yeah, the dude. Somebody in the chat will know who he's called. What he's called. Or we'll have the will and the wherewithal to look it up. Pete says, hi Rob, Ward, and of course everyone, except Terry, of course. Is Terry in the word books? Pete, oh, I wonder why. I'm not in the bad books tonight, Michelle's out. And she's going to be ringing Matthew to pick her up. God knows what state she'll get home in.
Ooh.
Darth something or other.
Darth Vader?
No. JP Hoover says Jeff Bridges. I don't know. What's this one? Jeff, what are you off on, JP?
Right, so Danish oil straight over that, you reckon, yeah? Question is, have I got any Danish oil? Oh, I should have.
Well, the Danish oil will soak in and seal it a bit if you just do a coat now and see what happens to it.
Paint it on?
Yeah, just slap it on. It'll be all right.
Slap it on. Just slap it
Yeah,
on.
slap it on there. Be fine.
Slap it
Grand.
on, boy.
Get a bucket, dip in it, it'll be grand. Now just give it a light coating of oil and then wait 10 minutes, wipe it off, give it another coat, and then leave it for 24 hours and see what happens. And if you do it over the next 3 or 4 days, it should become nice and shiny.
Give yourself a shiny.
Mm-hmm. JP says Jeff Bridges is the dude in the Big Lebowski. The Big Lebowski. Okay.
Do you know what? I can't remember the last time I watched a Star Wars film. They used to be everything, didn't they? Every Christmas they used to be on.
All the time, yeah. And now it's Harry Potter. Every time you turn around, it's a Harry Potter film on. In fact, I think Channel 5, or some of them channels, just did all of them in one night after another. Kate Kitchen says, question, why Danish oil? No real reason for Danish oil, just that as a setting oil, it will go hard. And you can get like a varnish effect with Danish oil.
And we're a multi-race channel.
Yeah. Other oils are available. Rob Copperwell says, and if it isn't, you can spray it with lacquer after 3 days. Oh, you're going back a bit now, Rob. You remember that conversation we had on one of my lives with Robbo?
Yeah. That's like people say you can't go over wax. I've gone over wax loads of times.
Yeah, me too. It's all nonsense. Joe Garofalo's in. Hi, Joe.
Right, so we'll let that dry a little bit. Hi, Joe. How are you? So let that dry for a minute or two. Then we'll wipe it off and we'll give it another coat. And then we'll leave it to dry. And then I will give it a couple of coats over the weekend.
Yes, it is 3 days. You have to wait 3 days, definitely.
But it's definitely a bit punky. She's
and
soft.
Kate Kitchen says, question, could you have burnished it with burnishing oil? Yeah, you could have. Yeah,
you could have. But if you want to shine, the Danish oil after it's cured will allow you to get a little bit of a shine on it.
You can get a high gloss shine with Danish oil if you give it enough coats. Pete says, plus with highly spalted, in brackets, rotten timber, oil works best as a top coat. It just won't sit right.
No. You're never going to get a perfect shine on it anyway, because the way it's been sanded, the neck is not perfectly round now, because obviously you've got soft bits and hard bits, so it's not going to sand evenly. But it's definitely messy. Look, I'm filthy. Look, all the dirt come out of that.
That's the spalting coming out, yeah. Black. Mm-hmm.
So we just leave that a couple of minutes.
Yeah, that piece of wood was almost too far gone.
Yeah, it was. But we got it, but it's still a little bit there where it's not got a little bit of tear out. A little bit there as well. But the 80 grit was just ripping it apart. It wasn't sanding it, it was just ripping it apart.
Could have told you that when you started. That's why I mentioned 80 grit. 80. But never mind.
It's all right. You don't know until you try it.
Andy Woodward said, sorry, Brian, had to answer the door. The demo he's going to see on Sunday is Peter Osborne.
Never heard of
it. That's at Thirsk. No, can't say I have either. And Andy says, I love that red. Yeah, we like it too, Andy.
It's a nice red.
It's the most vivid red we have, I think.
Yeah, I want to try and get some more of their colours. They do a nice blue. I have got a blue, but they do one more slightly darker.
Yeah.
The
Bulgers colours that I have got that nice red as well.
Yeah.
And have a really nice blue as well.
They're water based as well, aren't they?
Yep.
Yeah, it did have £3 writ on it, didn't it? I don't know who paid £3 for it, but obviously that wouldn't have been even. That may have been bought as a normal piece of ash. It may have got wet in someone's
It may
shed.
have been, yeah. It may have done, yeah.
So it may have got wet in someone's shed. That's why it's spalted. But like I say, I was given it.
Todd wants to know, could you show him? He wants to. Could you let him see the bottle?
Oh yes.
For the red pit.
Yep, certainly.
JP Woodward says Crimson guitars have some nice reds. They do. You're quite right, JP.
So there's the bottle.
Just a calligraphy ink from who?
Windsor and Newton.
Yeah, Windsor and Newton.
Yeah, calligraphy ink.
You get them in the range, guys. I think.
Yeah, that come from the range. They do a nice yellow. I'll show you the ones I've got. I've got gold, which is a nice rich gold as well. This is the gold. Real nice rich gold. Real nice.
Yeah.
So the gold, they do a yellow, which is a real vibrant yellow. Silver, that's the blue I have. They do one more slightly darker than that. And then I've got a purple one, what I've never used yet. But they do other colours as well. They do greens, orange. But like I said, I just bought a selection to try. And I will get some more because I think they're really vibrant colours.
Pete says that's where the cabinet scraper trick works. doesn't deform the soft spots as much as abrasive.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a good tip. So Windsor and Newton is the place to get those calligraphy inks.
Say again, sorry?
Windsor and Newton is the place for the calligraphy ink.
Yeah, that's the
and
manufacturer.
JP has said that Crimson Guitars have a cherry red, a crimson red, and he wants to say blood red as well.
Oh, right.
So there you go. Plenty choices for colours, guys. But red is really difficult to achieve and when you're making colours.
Do they have plum asking for a friend? They have purple. They have purple. It's close.
Yeah, it's close to plum, yeah.
A little bit of black in it. That'll look like plum. Roy would never know the difference.
Yeah, Roy's not even in tonight.
No, she's down the pub. Selling something.
Yeah, or buying something, yeah.
Arthur. Steve, that looks fab. Almost as good as Greenlaw, yeah. I must admit, that green was a real nice, vibrant green from Barry's bowl. Ain't very often I see a green that I like, and I did like that.
I'll watch a video later, but I just haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, that's the one Andy Woodward knows, but Liquid Draw. Yeah, that's the ones that Barry used.
Mm-hmm.
I thought they were spirit based, but when he said about them yesterday, they were actually water based.
Alan Gibb says, all go to the range. They have all. They're great. Yeah, the range has got I was going to say a good range of stuff. They have a good selection of artist materials in the range. Yeah, certainly they still we have in Belfast does.
Yeah, they do some nice acrylic paints as well.
Tony Chap says Peter Osborne is coming to us Durham Woodturners on the 15th of this month.
Mm.
We used to be the Ware Valley Turners.
Okay.
You've been there, have you not, Steve? Ware Valley Turners?
Name rings a bell. I don't know if I've been there or whether I'm going there.
I've heard you talking about them. Or maybe it was Terry.
The name sounds familiar, but I'm not sure. I lose track of where I'm going.
Well, they've changed their name now.
Oh,
it's the Durham Woodturners.
That's unusual for a club to change their name, and I wonder why that is. Anyway.
I was going to say something there, but I bit my tongue.
Oh, right, okay. Thank you, Andy.
Waterproof Indian ink drawing. What's that? Drawing ink water-based area.
So what's everybody up to this weekend? Anything exciting?
No. Yeah, the digger driver is still digging and manufacturing the thing at the back of my shed, so I'll be up there tomorrow to lay out a fencing line, and I'm not doing it, but somebody else is. I'm just going to lay it out.
It's the best way. Let someone else do it.
Mm-hmm. Gets expensive, though. Usually you change the name to protect the guilty. You're right, Peter. Usually do, but just
My youngest one is in Egypt at the moment.
Egypt.
Yep, she went on Wednesday.
Oh wow!
She FaceTimed us this evening. She's been ATVing today in the desert.
Oh, very good.
So they was then going for because I thought it was further ahead than us, but they're only an hour. They're only an hour ahead.
That's right. Yeah.
So yeah, they was then going for some food when we was speaking to them, and gonna have a nice relaxing day tomorrow by the pool. And then I think she said she's going to a water park on Sunday. So good luck.
Very nice.
Good luck to her and all.
What was I going to say there? Doug Miller says my son has his senior recital at university tomorrow. What's he doing, Doug? And good luck.
Right, so that's why
Brian at Green Havens Creations has joined us.
Hi, Brian, how are you?
Come along, buddy.
Welcome to the channel where we're watching oil dry.
Archie has a craft to market tomorrow.
Oh, good man. I hope you do well.
I hope you clear your tables. Come home empty-handed.
So we have a special guest airworm next Friday, the 12th.
We do.
So make sure you come over and join us for that.
Doug Miller's son is playing 4 different saxophones.
Wow, all at the same time.
I love this. I love the saxophone. It's a fabulous instrument. I wish I could play it.
You could learn.
I think it says, Brian, I have a daughter who says, Dad, can you come round and sort out my patio oblique garden? Oh my God, it's a tip. Oh dear. Kate Kitchen's painting my new lathe area this weekend. Oh, that's an exciting prospect.
Ready for when she goes live on YouTube?
Live on YouTube from Kate Kitchen's gallery.
The one, the only.
Kate of the Kitchens.
Right, so leave that to dry. Do I leave that to dry or do I buff it off in a little bit?
10 minutes. You left it for 10 minutes and put a second coat on.
Yeah, it's the second coat.
Well, I'd leave it another 10 minutes and then take off the excess.
Okay.
And then leave it for 24 hours then.
See you in the morning, Terry. Have a good night.
Haley of Woodenborough says, question. Anyone know why Steve's thumbnail things do not show on my subscription page, please?
Ooh, I don't know.
Can't answer that.
Did you hit the little bell when you subscribed?
Oh, maybe that's it. I don't know.
A lot of people say that, though. A lot of people say they're subscribed to this channel, but they don't get the notifications. Unfortunately, that's a YouTube thing. The only thing I could say is unsubscribe, subscribe, and hit the bell notification fresh, just to give the YouTube a bit of a boost.
Peter says, many Sundays are available for Sunday Night Lives, Kate. Yeah. And Terry says he's off to bed soon. Great job, Steve. Yeah, I'm not an expert on YouTube at all. I just have a channel, basically. And some days I need help with that. Pete, Steve.
What's that, mate? What's that?
The old YouTube channels. Sometimes I need assistance with that.
All right, 2 coats a day for 3 to 4 days, okay?
That's what Pete does before he burns it. Apparently it helps it burn better when it's got oil.
Helps the combustion, helps it furnace better.
Robert Watwood says he should have a stall on Saturday, but he's got a bad chest infection, so not going. Hope you feel better soon, Robert.
Yeah, I hope you feel better soon, mate.
Chest infection's a bad time, Wiz. Especially at our age.
I was going to do, over a couple of weeks, a Harlequin bowl. But there's a lot of boring colouring on it.
Painting techniques.
Well, not boring for me, but boring for you guys. Because there's a lot of intricate spraying on it.
What makes you think it's boring for us, Dave?
Well, does people want to see me just spray colours?
Yeah, but it's a technique that a lot of people would have no understanding of how it works.
Yeah, true, I suppose.
So if you do the video and it takes a little while, it's a good learning opportunity for people.
Well, I did the video, didn't I? But I thought I might do one as a live over a couple of Sundays.
Well, I think you should.
Might do.
I think you should. And Pete from Twisted Treat said, Brian is making a YouTube comeback Sunday week. Just saying.
Brian's coming back.
Do I have to call for Terry on the 14th? I have to do something before then.
Yeah,
I might just sneak up on you one day.
Yeah. Thanks for coming in, Steve. Have a good walk.
Doug Muller says he needs to go. He has 2 Boston bits in the smoker. Nearly done. Bye all. Hope to see you on Tuesday. Bye, Doug.
Thank you, Doug, for coming over. Have a good evening.
Good luck. Good luck to your boy tomorrow.
Yeah, definitely.
Break a leg. Alan Gibbs says that will turn out fantastic when it's complete, Steve. It will indeed.
Hopefully. Even though it's a bit of...
Give the excess a wipe off now, Steve, and then that's you done. You can't do anything else. You just have to leave it now. And it'll just what the oil will do now is it'll just be seeping into the as far as it can seep in, and then it'll start to dry and harden. And then the next coat you put on won't seep in as far, and then eventually the last coat will just be like a lacquer layer over the top, basically. So over 3 or 4 days, and you should be grand.
So another coat tomorrow morning, then another coat in the afternoon.
Well, when I do this oiling thing, I leave 24 hours between coats after this stage. So I do it tonight, do 1 coat tomorrow around 10 o'clock or something, and then leave it for 24 hours, do it again.
Right.
Just gives it a chance to dry, and if you can keep it in a warmer place, the better. It's all the better.
Okie dokie. I'll leave it in the workshop. It's nice and warm in there.
Yeah, you leave your heater on. Pete says, yep, I refuse to cover this holiday because it was too close to the last one. Mike Walt volunteered for this Sunday, so don't forget Mike Walt was on this Sunday evening. And Brian for the next one before Terry could set Ruth on me.
So just leave that.
Like you're afraid of Ruth.
To dry?
She comes up to about your belly button, Pete.
Yeah.
She's only tiny.
But all big bombs come in a small package.
They do. Paul Finley says that's a nice piece, Steve. Love the colour. William
Thank
Kenny
you.
says beautiful piece, Steve.
I need to wash my hands. My hands are filthy.
This is a nice shape too, and you've managed to make the best out of that crappy piece of wood, to be honest. Although it's quite spectacular.
Spectacular.
Spectacular. JP Woodward says, and just who is Mike Walt?
Yeah. He ain't been on for a while. Are you worming for him, Brian?
Yes.
Oh, Brian will be worming. I should imagine that'd be Pete as well, wouldn't it?
Yes. I'm assuming so anyway. Just a couple of us just to give him some abuse, you know, just to, because he needs it. Shane Hurst says, very nice work, Steve.
That's quite. Thank you, Shane. That's quite a pretty bit of wood, isn't it? Really, when you look at it.
It is very, very pretty. Yeah.
I reckon someone who knew what they was doing would have made that into a nice piece. No, that'll be all right. That'll be all right.
Shame somebody hadn't done the problem. That's terrible. Stop it.
Right. That's nothing else.
I've just looked around and thought, well, I've got some cheek. Let's see some of the rubbish on the shelves I've got in my office.
So Pete, Mike, and Brian will be there on Sunday evening. What is it? It's 7:30, 8 o'clock. What?
Not sure. Probably 7:30ish, 7:15, 7:45, I think.
Oh, yeah. There you go. You can see it better on this camera.
That's when he was usually on anyway.
Yeah,
so
you can see it better on this camera. Nice little shape, little bulbous. Just an 8mm hole through the middle, just to hold little bud. But yeah, I'll finish it off and then show you people Sunday. Don't forget Sunday is hashtag week. Hashtag week. I was going to say something, you know, it's just gone clean up my head. That's the disadvantage of getting old, I think. What was I going to say?
You think you're old?
What was I going to say? I can't. It's gone. Oh, I was going to say. Friday the 19th of April. We have something special for you lot.
19th of April. Friday 19th of April.
You're in on it, Brian.
I wonder what that could be.
Yeah. Something new coming to the channel.
Something new.
We're gonna. Don't know. You'll find out. I will.
Don't say anymore.
No, I'm not saying. The only thing I'm going to say is I'm going to promote it the week before.
No, no, you're not. No.
I've got to.
No, you can't give away. No,
I'm not going to give away. I'm going to promote it the week before. So, it's something that we've never done before, and it's going to be a bit of a, what do you call it, a pilot. And if it works, we'll do it again. If it don't work, then I'll be hello, goodbye.
Goodbye. We'll do it, Terry. If you didn't like it, we're not coming back.
Yeah. So hopefully, yeah, the 19th of April. So next week we have special guest Airware, Martin Sabian Smith in. Martin's always great on the channel.
Yes.
So if you've got any questions about the Hampshire Sheen range, Friday.
Well, I shouldn't have worn my Hampshire Sheen thing tonight. I should have worn it next week.
Well, I'm sure you can get it washed in a week, Brian.
I'll wear it next week anyway. Who cares? Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, Lucy of the Super Tato is in.
Oh, Lucy, how are you?
Hi, Lucy. I never noticed you coming in earlier. Sorry, Pet.
So Martin Sabian Smith on the 12th. Hashtag this Sunday, Martin Sabian on the 12th, and then on the 19th. I'm not going to say no more than that. I'm not saying no more. We're actually for the time being, Battle of the Makers is going to be knocked on the head for the time being. The reason being is Joe's not very well, Brian's not been very well, so we want to give those both a chance to recuperate and get back up to 100%. We will bring it back in the near future. I'm looking at changing it a little bit to make it a little bit more entertaining. But we're not lost. We're not going to knock it on the head. We're just giving guys a chance to recuperate.
Giving it a rest.
Yeah, giving it a bit of a break.
Yes.
So we thought we'd bring something back in the meantime, or something in the meantime.
See, if you keep talking, you're going to slip up.
I know. I'm shutting up now. I'm not saying no more. Yeah, I'm not saying no more.
Be there on the 19th or be square.
Yeah.
That's all I can say.
Yeah. Square. 16.9 widescreen. But anyway,
Okay.
we will see what happens. Like I say, it's
And,
gonna be.
and I'll put the makeup on for
Oh my goodness, you don't want to see that.
it. No, you don't.
But like I say, it's going to be a pilot, and if people like it, we'll keep it. If people don't like it, then we'll get rid of it. But it's all about a bit of fun. Like what Friday nights is all about. It's all about having a bit of fun.
JP.
Karaoke, that's it.
JP.
You don't want to hear that, JP, believe me, not with me singing. So I think we're ready to go.
Karaoke by invitation only. JP's first.
That's it. That's what it is. It's karaoke, but we get you out of the chat to come in on a live stream to sing to us.
Correct.
We'll all give you a lottery. We'll all give you a ticket number, and the one we pick out of the hat has to come in and sing.
Oh, Lucy's only just in. Oh, that's all right. I thought I'd missed you, Lucy.
She's on holiday at the moment, I think, is she, Lucy?
I wouldn't have slept if I thought I'd missed you.
Makeup being a brown paper bag. Oh, JP.
Right, JP. Fine.
That's not nice. That's a bit evil. Good, but evil.
Going to steal one of Michelle's stockings. That's what I'm going to do.
Right, let me just put something in.
Be like a bank robber. It could only help. JP says, I've done that before. I ain't scared. We know, JP.
Right, so let's just pin this to the top.
Is that your website in there by any chance?
Yeah, it is my website.
If you're looking for Krafts for Abrasives, by the way, that's the website. Go and see, or any of the
Buddy range.
Buddy range.
Yeah,
it's all in there.
New products coming on the Buddy range, which I'm quite excited about. I showed you the mixing pots last week. JP came up with a great idea, put a little spout on them. I have added a little spout on them, so you can pour out all the excess of paints or whatever you mixed. What else have we got coming up? I'm trying to think. Oh, I'm working on these little mixing palette. See that? Little mixing palette. So you've got a bigger one in the middle, and then you've got 6 around the outside for your colours, and then you've got a mixing area in the middle. So I'm working on that. There's a couple of other things as well. So I'll try and, they're in the house because I took some photographs of them. So yeah, and the other thing I've done now is people were asking me for the tool post holders we do, and people are asking for a smaller post. So we did 25 mil, 30 and 35 mil. People are asking for a 19 mil, so there's now a 19 mil tool post available as well. People were asking for it as well, so that's done. Still in the process of tweaking the tenon gouge, so we're still in the middle of tweaking that. Once I get that right, that will be launched. Still tweaking the sanding stations. Once they're done, they will be launched. Hopefully by the end of the weekend they should be ready to go. And then they'll be on the website. As soon as everything's done, they will be on the website. And then what we'll do is I will do pushing on the website. And like I said, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to select a product off the website, and then I'm going to advertise it every now and again. And I'll do that over a week, 2 or 3 times a week, just trying to bring attention to the website. But like Pete said, anybody who has had the Buddy range, if you wouldn't mind in going over and giving me a review on the product. To give a review on the website, what you do is you go on the product you've got, let's say Chuck Buddy, click on the Chuck Buddy. That will take you to the listing for the Chuck Buddy. You go down to the bottom, there's a section there where it says tab. On the tab it says reviews. You can click on that and then you can leave a review from there. The review will not show up on the website straight away because it has to come through and be approved. And then once it's been approved, then it will appear on the website.
Good.
So there you go. Only 2 likes. Nobody loves me tonight.
Yeah, but I've got 21 on mine. But right. It doesn't. It's very, very slow updating the thumbs, I have to say.
Thank you, Kate. I hope so. I would like to be thinking by the end of this year, the Buddy range. The Buddy.
Be a millionaire.
I'll never be a millionaire. The Buddy range has got a little bit more recognition. The channel's paying for itself. Well, the channel's virtually paying for itself now, to be honest. So the Buddy range got a little bit more recognition. The Kingsport thing takes off, and we're doing a good turnover on that. and then hopefully the website is going to grow, and we're going to bring more products in from other manufacturers to the website. I'm in talks to other manufacturers. I'm not going to discuss who it's with, but hopefully in the near future we're going to bring other manufacturers onto the website so we can sell more products on the website. So I'd like to think eventually that people can come to the website and they can buy everything they need for the wood turning other than expensive stuff on the website. So finishes, waxes, oils, you name it, the abrasives, the chuck buddies, everything you can buy from one website. That's my thought, but obviously that's going to take time, maybe 2 or 3 years before that happens. But you got to have a bigger picture. You can't just sit on one thing and leave it at that. You've got to add, and grow it. So hopefully that'll happen.
Best of luck on it.
Thank you very much. No, I appreciate it. And you guys have been really supportive. I really appreciate everybody who messaged me last weekend wishing me the best of luck. I really do appreciate that. And everybody's support. I mean, I hate to think how many people supported me and shared the link when I put it on about the new website. I really do appreciate that. And it means the world. At the end of the day, I come on here to do YouTube. You come and watch. But your support as support on a business side of things means the world. So.
Yep.
Right, I think we will go after saying that. So I thank everybody, should I say, not think. I thank everybody for coming over. I really do appreciate you coming over and joining in. I will give that another couple of coats tomorrow, and then another coat on Sunday. Hopefully we get a little bit of a shine on it, and I'll show you what I've got on Sunday. Don't forget, it's hashtag week, so come over if you're available and see what we've got in store, for you for hashtag week. And then other than that, Mike Walt is on Sunday night.
Yes.
I will find out what time he's on, and we will get his link in on Sunday so everybody can know.
Yes.
And then we have Martin Sabian Smith the following Friday. So busy times. So other than that, guys, have a great weekend. Thank you so much for coming over and joining myself and Brian in the workshop. As you can see, Terry's here in picture.
Yes, in spirit.
In spirit. He's here in spirit. But anyway, we will see you next week, or I will see you Sunday, actually. So it is next week. First day of the week, isn't it, Sunday?
Yeah.
So anyway, guys, have a great weekend. Speak to you soon. Take care and bye for now. See you later, guys. Thanks for coming.
Bye, guys.
That's all, folks.